Ayo, Khamzat Chimaev. Leave Alex Pereira alone, will you? Like, what are you doing? Pereira's not going to accept the call out, bro. Why are you still calling him out? It's pointless. Khamzat Chimaev originally was asking to fight Pereira in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in a couple of months, which, it's not totally unreasonable, but let Pereira enjoy his time as champ. He just got the belt. He had a hard-fought 5-round battle with Israel Adesanya. Very tough fight against a tough opponent. He didn't come out unscathed. He did take some damage. So I think Pereira is entitled to some rest, eh? He just won the belt. Let him enjoy it. Let him have a bit of a vacation, man, after a hard-fought 5-round battle, and before that, prior to that, a long 4-month training camp to fight the second pound-for-pound guy in the world. And now he's got to turn around 2 months later. Get out of here. I get it. It's in his home country of Brazil, but there's no need for him to turn around that quickly. And then Chimaev did something as outlandish as to then change up the call-out date to December 10th, UFC 282, Las Vegas, a card that's already filled and confirmed and completed. Chimaev wants to fight Pereira like in December when Pereira just fought in November. He just won the belt in November. Come on, Chimaev. Pereira's not taking that fight. It's not happening in December, let alone January. Chimaev is just reaching. He's being ridiculous. There's no way the middleweight champion who just won the title is going to come back literally 4 weeks later. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Leave Pereira alone. Like, you're just harassing him at this point. You're not getting a middleweight title shot, okay? You don't deserve it. There's other guys in line. First off, Israel Adesanya is getting an immediate rematch, more than likely. And then followed by that, next in line will be the winner of Costa versus Whitaker. More so Whitaker, when he beats Paulo Costa, he's getting the title shot at the winner of Adesanya versus Pereira 4. So no way in hell is Khamzat Chimaev in line for a middleweight title shot, just coming back to the middleweight division for the first time since 2020. That's not going to happen. His last middleweight win was Gerald GM3 Mearshart, who, is that guy even ranked in the middleweight division? No, he's not even ranked. He's not beaten a ranked middleweight. Beat a ranked middleweight, preferably in the top 7, top 5, and then we can talk about a title shot in the middleweight division. But until then, you don't deserve it. Okay, you just missed weight at 170. You don't get to just come up now after missing weight in another division and just get gifted a title shot. That's not how it works. Like, just because you underestimate Pereira because stylistically, that is a favorable matchup for you because of Pereira's lack of experience in MMA, the fact that he is a kickboxer transitioning to MMA, who a lot of people see Pereira as one-dimensional, and this would be Pereira up against one of the best wrestlers in MMA, Khamzat Chimaev. I get it. On paper, Chimaev should fold him, but just because the matchup favors you and you don't respect him and you underestimate him does not mean that you're going to get the shot just because a champ you can beat in another weight class is the champion. That's not how it works. If you want a title shot, you got to get through maybe Derek Brunson. I mean, he just pulled out against Jack Hermanson, but maybe fight Brunson when he comes back. Maybe fight Marvin Vettori, or maybe fight the winner of Cannonier versus Strickland, something like that. If he can do that, and if he can beat either of these guys, then hey, there's your title shot in the middleweight division, and let's see if Alex Pereira can hold that title by the time Khamzat Chimaev even gets there. But what I think is going to happen, realistically, Chimaev is all talk. He's not going to fight in the middleweight division next. He's making these weird, outlandish, wild call-outs for Alex Pereira on these, too soon dates. But he's going to fight at 170 most likely. He's going to try to make the weight there and fight Colby Covington. That's the fight that the UFC is trying to put together. And that's the fight that I believe is inevitable, and it will be next. And the winner of that is going to get a title shot at 170. So I don't think Chimaev is going to 185 until he fights for the 170 belt. And if he becomes the 170-pound champion, then he can actually make a claim to move up to the middleweight division and fight for the middleweight title, no matter who has it. But until then, Khamzat, just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. You have no rights to call for a middleweight title shot. It's not going to happen. It's not realistic. And Alex Pereira, he's not scared of you, but he's just not stupid. He's not going to turn around in December while he's not at 100%. He's not just going to come back after 2 months, without having any time to really prepare or work on his defensive wrestling, on just a 4-week camp or a 2-month camp after having a full camp for a pure striker. That's just not going to happen. Pereira is not going to do that. If he's going to take this fight with Khamzat Chimaev, even if it is next somehow, it ain't going to be on short notice. Pereira is going to take the time he needs to recover from the Adesanya fight and, have at least a full 4 to 6 months to really prep his defensive wrestling to go up against Khamzat Chimaev. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and peace out.